Dad is wherever he wants to be.
How philosophical.
You know, hearing your father say that it was liberating to run over your child will do that to you.
Come on, Lucky, you know how torn up he was about that.
I have enough going on in my mind without thinking about Dad right now.
But there is still that flicker of hope that he'll come back someday, huh?
Speak for yourself.
I am.
So this Windermere thing, was anyone else there besides you and Helena?
Well, sure as hell felt like it.
You talking about ghosts or real people?
Okay, so there was this secret passageway that opened up, and I hadn't noticed it earlier, and it was almost like somebody was challenging me to go through it.
So did you?
Well, of course. You know how in horror movies the first person to die is always the one that goes down to investigate the mysterious disturbance in the basement?
Yeah.
I am totally that guy. So I went through that doorway into this dark tunnel.
Ooh, like a secret passageway.
Yeah, exactly. Except it turned out to be a Mary Chase to absolutely nowhere. I ended up right back in the living room. Although, when I came back in, there was this glove that I found right before I went in. I put it on the table.
Okay.
When I came back, it had vanished.
Okay, so Helena came back and took it.
I thought about that. But there were other things, too. Like,
Oh, the... Well, I mean, who else besides Helena would do that?
I don't know. But she said she'd sooner do damage to the model than to the painting.
It's a shame. It's a beautiful portrait.
Yeah, I brought it back, hoping we could get it repaired. Yeah. You know what? I should call Lulu, have her come take a look at it, yeah?
You know what? That's not a good idea, actually.
Why?
Lulu doesn't want anything to do with me right now.
Lucky and I had a disagreement.
What about?
I don't want to get into it.
You gotta get past this. He's your brother. You guys need each other right now.
Well, not as much as you needed him the night you were shot. He let you go alone.
What happened is not his fault.
You should have had a partner.
We were off duty.
All the more reason. Look, you guys knew that it was going to be dangerous, and you thought that Sonny's enemies might take advantage during Jason's wedding, and they did. And you might not have been shot if Lucky had been there.
Did he tell you that? That he blames himself for this?
He should.
Look, Lucky was in a bad way that night. He wanted to come with me. I insisted he stay out of it. What happened is not his fault.
Then whose fault is it?
I walked into a volatile situation. These things happen. There's no one to blame for it.
Isn't there?
Be careful with the merchandise.
Could be evidence.
You and your officers have already been through every inch of this place.
Something's not adding up.
Yeah, well, I told you all I know.
Following the Corinthos code, I don't talk to the cops.
Look, I don't know
You
what
know, you want to do yourself a favor, kid? Cooperate with the PCPD, because despite what you've been told your whole life, we're actually not the enemy.
Yeah, then why don't you do your job and find out who shot my brother?
Your father may think he's untouchable, but we already know that you're not. You want to play games with me? I assure you, you will lose.
I'm responsible for my own actions. If it gets me into trouble, then I have nobody else to blame but myself.
No, your father is responsible. Look, you really want to take the fall for Sonny? Just think about that.
I can't believe you remembered BJ's birthday.
I may not recall my cyber skills, but matters of importance are most vivid in my memory.
BJ would have liked you to spend a high. She would have appreciated how caring and thoughtful you are. And you would have liked her, too. Well, if you had a chance to know her.
Well, I feel like I do know her. I've known her kind and generous heart. Hey, there you are.
Matt!
I was looking all over.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you how amazing I think it is that you're getting your paper published, and I was planning on doing... What's that?
What? Well, the hospital board voted to renovate the convalescent courtyard, and in order to finance it, they're selling these commemorative bricks. And, well, I got the first one, and I had it inscribed, actually.
In honor of Barbara Jean Jones?
Yeah.
Well, I just thought that'd be appropriate, you know, being it's PJ's birthday.
You remembered too? God, I have such thoughtful men in my life.
Well, she's the reason you're here, so I'm grateful for that.
You think she knows? You think she's looking down from wherever she is and knowing that she's made an impact on everybody's life?
Some cultures of the world believe that the departed have a sense of when they're being spoken of.
Yeah. I think she does.
Nurse Weber.
You're right. You wanna blame someone. You blame the person in the warehouse. They're the person who shot me.
You still haven't told me what happened.
I went in there to look around and heard a noise like someone bolting for the door.
You didn't see who?
No, it was too dark. I told him to stop. I raised my gun, and next thing I know, I'm on the ground bleeding.
You have no idea.
No. Lost consciousness. I opened my eyes. I was in the ER, and you were standing over me.
They told me I almost bled to death.
Almost being the operative word. But I'm fine now. And none of this was Lucky's fault.
If Lucky had been there.
Lucky already blames himself for what happened with Siobhan. I don't want him blaming himself for this.
Yeah, but Lucky was wrong about a lot of things.
Okay, I know you want to point the blame somewhere, but you love your brother. You have to talk to him and work it out. What?
I told him that I thought he should be the one in the hospital bed instead of you.
You know, Lulu didn't mean it.
Oh, she was furious. She had every right to be.
She was terrified for Dante. All right, she lashed out and someone's safe.
No, instead of supporting her, I just unloaded everything right then and there. I mean, I could have waited, but I didn't think it out.
Look, Lulu will be fine. All right? She's strong.
Yeah, she's strong like our mother. She puts up a brave front whenever she's scared or vulnerable. And then when she gets hurt, nobody knows how bad it is until her entire world falls apart.
She unloaded on you in the moment. All right? At the end of the day, Lulu still loves you and needs you.
The thing is, she was right. I should have been there. I should have been at the warehouse with Dante. I mean, I let him down. The way I've let pretty much everyone in my life down.
Hey, no. Don't even think of putting Jake in all this, all right? What happened to him was a tragic accident. No one could have prevented that.
And Siobhan? What about her? Telling me I couldn't have prevented that? I should have been there with her.
Yeah, what is that?
It's from Siobhan. I found it earlier. I just can't bring myself to open it.
Why? What's holding you back?
I don't know. Just something about the finality of her death, you know? It's like if I open it, then it'll all become real. She's gone.
You know what? You should open it, all right? It might help you move on. And you, my dear, we're gonna get you all fixed up and ready to go. And hey, I will drop in and check on Lulu, all right?
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
All right.
birthday, BJ.
Elizabeth, hey, have you been outside tonight? It's unbelievably clear. I mean, you look up and you can see like straight up into the heavens. It's amazing.
Someone's in a better mood.
Yeah, I guess I am. I was thinking about what you're saying, and you're right. You're absolutely right. The people who've passed away, they're still with us. It's just we have to be open to their presence in our lives, right?
Like your mom.
Like my mom. Like my mom. I know that she would be very proud of me for what I've done. It's like Jake looking up to his mom. He'd be very proud of you too. Right?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Lucky will forgive you for whatever you said.
I was worked up. I was worried about you.
So you tell him that. You say you're sorry and say that you cooled off.
Yeah, but I haven't. I'm still upset.
The only person who can fix that for you is Lucky himself. You gotta talk to him.
I want to stop talking about Lucky.
Okay. I don't want to argue.
I don't either. I'm just grateful that you're alive. When I thought that I was gonna lose you.
But you didn't. I'm fine. And we're great. Where's your ring?
So would this be you coming or going?